Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Say Semobe Kaya, I think 2 days or 3 days ago. Last week me the reports bremo say yachi soldiers for mienu. As our soldiers for yi. Omo eye juma wo Jubilee House. Omo ekoko robe koko krachi ni ewo Eastern region mo kaisa story no. Now today the identity of those soldiers omo identity no ababonten. Yabo mudin, they've been named and shamed. If you don't know the story, I don't know, maybe if we are done, I'll post the story so you understand and get what is going on. Now, nini na no soldiers for me nubi. I mean the story is there. Omoye Juma Jubilee House and omokokoye robbery na nsenya ene ya chiomo. Now, let's read the details of omo identity no. Inti picture ni eni omo phone ni. Oya omo share soldiers atare no. Yen read yen genkan. Also, the Herald has revealed the identities and roles of the 4 soldiers, an immigration officer, and a private security personnel involved in an armed robbery at Achim Akantan in the Eastern region, causing embarrassment to the office of the President, Jubilee House, Accra. The offenders are currently in police custody after being remanded by the Koforidua Circuit Court B. Notably, the Ministry of the Interior has distanced itself from the implicated immigration officer, pledging to investigate the matter. Not to say, yes, we here, Ministry of Interior no, omo free a officer no not to say, hey, wait there, yes, raw. Na soldiers no, bakuye juma ministries, Ministry of Interior no, and a mienu a juma Flagstaff House. Now, see, initially, the names of the culprits were undisclosed, with only the victim, Samuel Ofori, a 55-year-old cocoa purchasing clerk, identified. However, the Herald has obtained the names, which include Sergeant Mensa Dominic, 41 years, and Lance Corporal Tetewayo, 43 years, both stationed at the Jubilee House. The Tetewayo, any Mensa Dominic, no, Jubilee House, national age, 41 years, and 43 years. Other involved individuals are Lance Corporal Nyakun Bernard, 28 years, stationed at ABF at Tamale Command Unit, and Private Eric Enim, 23, stationed at 11 Mechanized Infantry Battalion, Accra. Now, all soldier Obemu Nansiya, 23 years. Now, soldiers are Omodi 43 and 41, they call robbery. Who 23 years also come home. 28 years also come home. Now, 28 years, Nempo, your station will Tamale. Inti se wo free Tamale ho na eba be ye robbery ne wa ha se wo be ye wa ha ne ye nchew wo ya na wa kwa akoshe station wa Tamale o se de yun we no okay no presently no oko leave okay inti oko leave inti na obe ye ade no ti ye na se wo leave okay also Lance Corporal Richard Otri 27 years and immigration officer Kelvin Mafo 28 years. Sure, look at their ages. 28, 27, 23, 40, 43, 41. Hey, pressure saying stationed at the Ministry of Interior and Fifth Hour Mining Company respectively were also part of the incident. Inti, this is their identity or my identity. No. Me share moi ebia me ahwana we di 23 no. And saying there about you say 20 who be we di 23 kra I'm not even seeing the WD 23 one, but I'm on phone no any. I'm on phone any. For Obia Obeka say be and with their suspects na enya no kware no. I'm coming to post the story, and then you see how they were arrested, so that you see whether indeed they are just suspects. Na enya no kware ni etwa ntra to omo so ana. Enti yenkonko tie story na e dey nsem we ni na bae no. Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. There is a story that has been trending from yesterday. Me imagine said anka and ran anka me beba. But embracing to me and fan, but now quite interesting. I'll see 2 Jubilee House soldiers, a year Ghana Immigration Service officer, remanded for alleged robbery. Naturally say uko Jubilee House a soldiers for mmienu bi ene Ghana Immigration Service for yachi omo aden a omo akwa no omo akwa armed robbery allegedly. Okay, allegedly court nyandi enti no sa na yebeka no. Now I say the Koforidua Circuit Court B has remanded into police custody 4 military men, an immigration officer, and a private security man for armed robbery at Achim Akenteng in the Lower West Akim municipality of the Eastern region. The accused persons are Sergeant Mensa Dominic, 41 years, Lance Corporal Tetewayo, 43 years, both stationed at the Jubilee House. Into omo ye juma Jubilee House in Grofo mienu, baako edi 41, baako edi 43. Lance Corporal Nyakon Bernard, 28 years, stationed at ABF Atamale Command Unit. PTE Eric Enim, 23 years, stationed at 11 Mechanized Infantry Battalion Accra, but currently on leave. Into omo ayachi omo no, and I me pesa wo hye bibi nso. Okay, you see court case no ekoso wo Koforidua. Na robbery no ekoso ewo Achim ewo Eastern region. No mo ayachi omo so for sa robbery no. Soldiers mienu womo ewo nkran Jubilee House. Look at the distance between Jubilee House no any eye Koforidua. Another person Tamale ono nso oye security agent and a security officer wono nso yache no. He's stationed at Tamale. Ono nso hwe Tamale na hwe Eastern region. And then the other one enso Accra. Into 4 people womo nyina no. They have nothing to do in Eastern region. They have nothing to do in Koforidua. But robbery occurs so ewo Eastern region no. Omo ene yache omo. No problem. Also, LCO Richard Otri, 27-year-old immigration officer stationed at the Ministry of Interior. Now, another immigration officer, already 27, also work ministries, because ministries of interior there, ministries of interior, and also they deal with security. It's about security. Ministries of Interior is security. It's the Ministries of Interior and a Ministry of Interior. And a 28-year-old Kelvin Mafo, a private security man at the 5th Hour Mining Company at Achim Akwetia. In Nkrofo Ayabo Mudin and Nkrofo 5. The only person were linked to baby a robbery no ekoso no. Eye nipa ba kwa were private security. Private security. Were juma ewo mining company ewo Achim Akwetia. Na in some no, I am arriving at a point you reading in area obeti. Now, was according to the prosecution, the immigration officer Richard Otri, who was in charge of a Mitsubishi L200 with registration number GS 111611 on November 10th, 2023, based on their plan, picked up the 2 military officers at their duty post at the Jubilee House before proceeding to pick up the other 2 military men at Pokwase and the last suspect at Asamankese before heading to Achim Akenteng. Iti DC and say immigration officer no okiraka and ode ne kan ba Jubilee House ebe fa soldiers for mienu no mo Jubilee House no obe for mo Jubilee House 10th November ya this month ya mu omuye no sanso kwa fa enkrofo bi eka ho e wo Pokwase ene Asamankese shim omoko Eastern region akwakoye operation. Also at 3 a.m. on November 11, 2023, the suspects, armed with military rifles and in military uniforms, invaded the home of the complainant, 55-year-old Ofori Samuel, a cocoa purchasing clerk at Achim Akenteng, and demanded 100,000 Ghana cedis amidst death threats. Nti ahomachi omutu ya na ahomachi enomukodu Achim Akenteng ho. Na cocoa krachi, yeka cocoa krachi ya obi a woto cocoa no. Cocoa krachi. Cocoa krachi eni cocoa krachi se no mo sika. Cocoa krachi a wedi 55 years. Ena sa cocoa krachi no ye di etu kosi ne so. Se omma 1 billion old cedis. Na wan masa sika na ye bebo ni tuoni eku no. The complainant, who was frightened by the weapons, explained he had no money, but rather could offer them 10,000 cash, which may be raised after selling a 5 gram of gold ore that was in his possession, valued at 29,000 Ghana cedis. The suspect then pushed the complainant inside his room, took the gold, and drove off. So say, hey, Mr. Remo, 100,000 de mini ewa me ho ha, but me wo gold ewa ha. Gold na me kra no, otonwa, obenya 29,000. Eno mo pia ne share dem no mo fa go mo gi gold no pa eno mo koye. The complainant immediately called the Akwetia police commander and a police officer at Osenase to inform them about the robbery incident. Luck, however, eluded the suspects as they were apprehended by the police upon reaching Osenase police checkpoint. Omoba no mrefi say ombe isu police checkpoint. Se omoba no me sure se car omotimti ombe yo mo adwen se o ye ko e patrol. So omuwe ya womoko no na koko krachi ono nso o police phone numbers no frɛ say hey nkrofo bia ba be robe misisi a. So omoko na police checkpoint pa ene stop yo mo. Also 2 military rifles with serial numbers A00-82460, A00-56937, 4 magazines, 62 rounds of live ammunition, and a helmet were retrieved from the suspect after they were taken to the Akwetia police station. According to the prosecution, during interrogations of the accused persons by the district commander in the presence of other policemen, the first accused person handed over the 5 pounds of gold ore which the complainant earlier reported had been robbed from him by the accused persons to the commander. Yechi omo edi omo call Akwetia police station no, ena gold na omo wiae no, omo de ma police commander no, say gold no eni. Etio ne nyama krekra omo. The docket was taken over by RCID Kibi together with the above-mentioned exhibit of 5 pounds of gold for further investigations the same day. Meanwhile, the Mitsubishi L200 with number GS111611, which was used by the accused person, has been impounded by the forecourt at the forecourt of the Eastern South Regional Headquarters for further action. The prosecution added that on receipt of the case docket, all the various departments of the accused persons were informed accordingly. The suspects, who have been charged with 2 counts, that is conspiracy to commit crime, to wit robbery and robbery, were remanded by the court presided over by Matilda Ribeiro to reappear on November 28, 2023 after prosecution assistant state attorney Magdad Idrisu prayed the court to remand the suspect to enable the police continue their investigations. Assembly ni neni. Na eyarehosem. How many times enayate say soldiers? This is about the 3rd time or 4th time. Ayate say security officials be a stationed at Jubilee House. Chrono. You see, one thing is say Nkrofo use Jubilee House at the book chrono. And perfectly no. Personally, I believe say we are one of those things. What's Jubilee House one crime? The station will Jubilee House in crime. And how much? Want to make the car cook shim? Eko she Eastern region. We me just say no. Omuhu ne say we pa. Yanko ye ne pa bi. Obi amomu information. Me just say bakuna wo private security. Wo sa achim ho no. Ono no ma information no. Yanko wi papa na fast yembra obi ani ho obehu. Na sisi ana sebe ye be throw armed robbers. Ye be throw armed robbers. Ne ya sanswe throw police any soldiers for. Ye be throw say armed robbers be robbi yen yo. Ne ya sanswe throw police ni soldiers for. Mo an kan robbers say robbi ya ye be dwane aba mo ho no and there mo shemu uniform e de robbi nipa. And the one in Ungwasi Aba. I'm sure my comment box.